Thanks for having me, Regina, Christine, and I'm a bit hoarse because I got back this morning from Washington, D.C., and I also had the chance to see my favorite DJ, Cascade. So I'm a big house music fan. And so I'm a bit hoarse. I'm also sick, but whenever I give presentations, I'm very concise, and I like to get right to the point. And so I think, from not only the money that I've actually made or more of the products I've actually created, I think the most innovative creation I've developed is this girl here, my daughter. And that's me on the left. As you can see, I was a huge Michael Jordan fan, and it's just, I believe my father said, he sent me this picture early this morning on my way back, and he said this was the age where I discovered computer programming and technology. And so around 13, I created my first computer script on the E-machine, and it was pretty exciting for me. I was in 8th grade. I was on the verge of getting left back because I never did my homework. And all I did was just write on my computer. I went to my uncle's house, who was the only African-American programmer at IBM. And so we sat down every night. I would say pretty much we talked every night, but we sat down maybe once a week and we talked about these big ideas and changing the world and pretty much what Akil said. And so I really took advantage of it. And so fast forward, I had this dream in mind. I'm moving into high school, and I went to high school up the street, Bread and Roses. I graduated in 2004. From there, I went over and I went to Alfred State, spent time at Columbia University, and I'm not proud, but I eventually dropped out to create my first product. And what you'll see is it's called Fifth Avenue Sports. And my co-founder at the time was Al Harrington, who plays in the NBA, currently with the Washington Wizards. And he gave me my first seed money, which was about $35,000. And from there, I was 18 years old. I wasn't in school. I was at home with my mom. I was on crutches at the time because I was playing basketball. And it leads me to what we created. What Fifth Avenue Sports was a great SEO marketing platform that aggregated professional athletes, Twitter bios, Facebook bios, their web platforms, and any marketing materials aggregated under my umbrella. It was ugly. It looked similar to Craigslist, but it was brilliant. We sold the company in 2010 for about $711,000 and maybe some money. And it moved me on to my next project, which was called Players and Fans. Players and Fans is a bit unique, similar to what Fifth Avenue Sports was. What we focused on here was this beautiful, stunning user interface. And although you actually guys can't see it, but we have a live avatar that speaks, and talk, and move, however you want it. And so the athletes come in and they use this UKI TV. They actually have these motions, which you see in video games, and the avatar moves exactly the way the players want them to move. Although the site hasn't been live, you'll see later that we gained some traffic, made some money. And again, we raised some money at the same time, but we never got over that hurdle of turning the switch on live. The reason why, because I'm getting back to some of my previous colleagues or panelists, the mistakes of when you have a board, everyone's money hungry. And so, we screwed over a lot of money. I didn't, I can say that. But I think my board, we really never took it to the next hurdle. So, with that said, it moved me over to my next product. It's called Hello. Hello was the social voice app that allows you to exchange voice messages with anyone in the world. Up to 30 seconds, you have the ability to post your voice on your Facebook and Twitter timeline, and it's seamlessly through API connection. You just press play and your voice plays. You can set up group messages, and it was brilliant, it was stunning, and we made some money and got acquired. And so the impact from my products, over the first 2 or 3 months, we have more than 300,000 downloads. Tons of celebrities, Mark Cuban, Justin Bieber, everyone was using Hello. For Players and Fans, over the course of about 4 to 6 months, we generated about $40,000 in revenue. We had exclusive rights on every player that worked with us. And we had these brilliant partnerships with Spartan Race, NBA, the Rock and Roll Marathon, NASCAR, just to name a few. And so fast forward, over the past few months, in acquisition, a lot of people ask, what I've been up to. And so I've been traveling, and it's been fun. You know, I'm on the panels with some of the world's most inspiring people, and I myself, I'm from Harlem, and you know, I breed technology, I breed innovation, I believe. And so I was on a panel with Howard, who was the CEO of Starbucks, and he thought, hey, how about we start some computer science programs in New York City? So I thought it was a great idea. And so a few weeks later, we get a check for $75,000, and this is the first check for about $17,500. And we created this partnership with Sobro, which is a Bronx organization, which is similar to Harlem Children's Zone. And we move in the next few weeks or so. We start a computer science program at Archimedes High School. And we're excited. We're working with 20. And so we're working with about 20 high school students. And what we're doing, we're developing products that they're actually sort of familiar with. We're developing mobile apps, a web platform. Our group is developing a digital CD. And all these products are going to be exclusively sold into Starbucks. And it was a creation and an idea of mine. And so every product will be placed into a Starbucks for about a week. So Starbucks, the 2 Starbucks on 125th Street, one in Gateway Mall, I believe, and 2 in the Bronx. And so you'll see these children's products everywhere, and you can support them. That'll be helpful. The money goes back to the students as they go into college, and we sure will make some money from this. So, thank you. So, this is a nomination. It's pretty cool. And so, you know, so the past 2 years, I guess, as an African American, I was nominated twice. This is my 2nd year. And I'm the only African American that makes a list of the technology for Power 30 under 30. And this is great because, you know, what's exciting about this is that not only am I want to cover my hood on, which I don't like, but is that I'm in this space now where we call it the founder circle. And it's not just guys that made some money or, you know, who are pretty much living this serene life, but more individuals who continue to be innovative and creative and work with those and provide opportunities. And so with this acknowledgement here, I gave me the opportunity to speak on stage with Melinda Gates this past Friday in DC. I wish Bill Gates was there, but I was able to connect with his wife, so I was pretty excited. But you know, this is one of the, probably by far the biggest achievement. Hopefully I can actually make the list this year. I'm working on a project, which I can't talk much about, but I'm sure you guys will like it in the next year or so. And this really goes to my last slide, giving back to the community that actually made me. Janelle Hazelwood works for Black and Brown, she's here right now. So we took on this leadership where we've been recruited by City College. And what that means is, I wanted to focus on what can I do to give back to my community? How can I inspire my people, not just by talking, but actually having them be hands-on, by creating objects and opportunities and careers. And so we all been recruited by the City College, and we all take this leadership opportunity to teach. I'm teaching a computer science web development course going into this later fall. Janelle Hazelwood is teaching a social media course. Ani is teaching a foreclosed course, and obviously there's a ton of courses that you can take up for continuing professional studies at City College. But this is something that's really exciting for me because not only do I have a ton of people sign up for the course, but there are people from all ages, from 18 all the way up to, I think we have someone in my class that's 56 years old, and they're actually paying out of pocket. And so this is really exciting for me. I'm really excited to teach the course and continue to work on building a better community, but this is the fast forward of providing innovation to my neighborhood and my community. So thank you for your time.